Well, good evening, everybody. It is March the 3rd, 2019, and the month is already going. It's March, and February was a great month. There was a lot of activity in February. It's kind of like January, we heard about the cruise and people started getting going, but then February, it really started kicking in. And so congratulations to all of you who got recruits in the month of February. There are so many of you that did, and I've seen we have a Voxer group, and if you are just calling in, maybe you're new and you haven't joined the Voxer group yet, you want to download that app on your phone. It's just called Voxer, V-O-X-E-R, V as in victory, O-X-E-R, and it looks like, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll put my thing right here. See if I can get it up here where you can see it. It looks like this right here, that little dude right there. And you want to download that and delete delete sheets and contact your director, and she will add you to our Boss Babe Voxer group, because you get all the hot news first and foremost. Plus, you get to go into some drawings. So thank y'all for calling in tonight, and thank you for all of you that did your 600. We just did our little drawing, and Linda Wingett was our winner. So congratulations to Linda, who won this beautiful scarf. So we'll have another contest for this week, and I know that all of you will be working hard towards it. So what I wanted to do, my name is Colson-Eyre, and I am a future executive director, and we started these calls in 2018 in January. And so this is our 14th month, I guess 15th month now of doing the Boss Babe calls, and I've seen a lot of growth. We've got directors and consultants on the call, and we've got a lot of people that watch on YouTube that catch up later, that can't get on Sunday nights, but they watch it the next day. So thank you to all of you who just chime in or just working to build your business and just working to make a difference in other women's lives. And welcome to all the new consultants. Maybe this is your very first Boss Babe call, and you're like, I don't even understand what Zoom is all about. So thanks for getting on here. Sometimes technology is scary, and then it's like they want you to get on something that you've never done before. So thank y'all for just kind of learning the business. And those of you that are calling in, I would encourage you to Zoom in, because you can actually see what's going on when I hold up things. And so it makes it a little more engaging for you. And you can always turn off the video if you are in a place where you don't want to be seen. So nevertheless, whether you're calling in or watching in, thank y'all for your participation. So what I want to do tonight is I want us to be real clear on the promotions for March. And a lot of you have already seen them. Some of you who are overachievers have probably already watched the video on In Touch about it. But just in case you have not, I'm going to explain all the promotions for the month of March and the ones that are from the Final Four. Mary Kay, we end our seminar year on June the 30th. So this is the Final Four in Mary Kay, like the Final Four in basketball, right? We got March, April, May, June. And believe me when I tell you that you can do 3 times as much this last quarter, these last 4 months of the seminar year as you have already done the first 8 months of the year. I just know it because I've seen it over and over and over. This is like go time. And so be glad you're in the company right now, because you're in the company. There's never been a better time to be in the company. Mary Kay has never done more promotions than they're doing right now. And you are just, it's like you're in at the right time. And so we all have big goals. When you have big goals, you do more work and more exciting things happen. And it's exciting. Okay. And so I'm just so thrilled that we're in a company that offers challenges like this. So one of the things you might see is my little cruise ship background right here. I can just touch the water. I can touch the rail, right? And so we are all going for the cruise. Now, you guys, women have been winning the cruise. We have already seen several winners. There was about 8 that won the very first month, even though it's a 6-month-long program. And then we had in February, I don't know how many, but lots of my girlfriends. And so here's where you could be. One is you're like, well, how do you win the cruise again? You're not even really sure. 2 is you thought maybe you'd already have won the cruise. Like you were going for it and it didn't happen, and you're like, I don't even know. I don't even like cruising. You know, you've talked yourself out of it. Okay. Or 3, you saw everybody else winning, and then it's just like discouraging because you're like, why didn't I win? They won and I didn't. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to just erase all the negative thoughts and anything in the past. You know, some of you, even if you have just, come in and you place that first order, you're you guys are on target, for the cruise. So let's talk about it one more time. You have to do at least 3,600 wholesale orders, January 1st to June 30th, personally. Okay? You can spread it out and do it 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and do it that way, or you can just get it done. Okay, you have to add 6 new Great Start qualified team members. That's the person that comes in the company and places an order within their first month, they have ordered at least $600 wholesale. So they don't really count for you until that $600 goes in. So if they don't come in with the 6, which a lot of people do because you get $333 free. Some people come in with a 12, some people come in with the 1,800, some people come in with a full store, which is 3,600. A lot of the newer consultants are coming in with a full store because then they knock out that part of the qualification. They have no inventory, so they might as well get it, and you get over $1,200 free. So that's a pretty great deal. So you have to do 3,600. Number 2, 6 new team members that are Great Start qualified. Okay? And then number 3, you have to help 3 of your personal team members get into their red jacket. And a red jacket is a Star Team Builder level, and that means that we just call them red jackets because they get to wear the beautiful red jackets to the meetings, okay? But Star Team Builder is the actual title, and that's what they have, at least 3 active team members. And an active team member is someone who comes in the company and orders at least $225. That's the minimum order to get 50% off, okay? So those are the goals. So you can't do the cruise by yourself. You're going to have to help other people, which makes it more fun because then it's like you win, but then you've got 3 brand new red jackets on your team who are fired up, and now they can win, right? So that's the cruise qualifications. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be transparent here. My goal was to knock this thing out. I wanted to be already done with this. I don't want to be I want to be talking about it to help y'all, not to be talking about it for me to finish. And so, I'm not quite there yet, but my goal is to knock it out before career conference. And so I have a friend of mine who did it in 5 days. 5 days. She literally had no new recruits. She had no new Star Team Builders. And I think she ordered 800 in January. And in 5 days, she got her 6 qualified, and she got her 3 new red jackets, and she sold enough to get her 3,600 in. So I think it's just a matter of time when you decide you're going to go all in and you're going to do this thing. And so, we have 6 months to do it. It's kind of like though if someone says you have all year to clean your house, it's going to take you all year, right? So, but if you knew a company's coming in a few minutes, like when my cousins came to visit me, I'm around dusting, like right before they got here, they could smell the pledge, because I was blitzing the house. And so, when you have a deadline that's a little bit closer in, you're going to be more likely to finish it. And there are perks. The first 30 people get a junior suite. The first 500 people that win get a balcony room. So it's for you and one other person that you can take. They fly you to Miami from wherever you live, and it's for 5 nights. It's 5 nights and I think 4 days. And so all the qualifications you can see on InTouch is in October. I believe it's like I'll just tell you what the dates are. Y'all probably all know, but the dates of the cruise, I've already blocked it off on my calendar. The dates are October that's not even the right state. It's that second week of October. So I'm not exactly sure on the dates that the boat leaves, but we can look that up in a few minutes. Somebody look it up and send it to me in a chat box. Okay, so this is what Mary Kay has done to help us in the month of March and actually the rest of the year. So let's talk about the first one. The first one is any new consultant that comes in and orders her $100 starter kit in the month of March is going to receive a free Mary Kay brush set. And this brush set includes 6 beautiful brushes. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's a $55 brush set. They can use this themselves, or they could sell it for $55. And then that will almost pay them back for that kit they just bought, right? So that's the promotion for any person that is new in Mary Kay in March that buys the $100 starter kit, okay? Now, the second thing, that's pretty simple, is a program called Bring Your Besties. Y'all probably have seen a little bit about it, but I want to make sure everybody is clear on this. So This is who it's for. It's for any consultant that signs up as of March 1st. So any new consultant that signed up since Friday was March 1st, Friday. So we have some people on here like that, like Katrina Taylor. Okay, anyone that signed up since Friday, March 1st, and it goes until June 30th. So this is one that's not just for this month. It's for the final 4. Any new consultant that signs up is going to not only, like for March, will get the brush set if she buys her $100 starter kit, but she's also going to get to have 3 of her people that she signs up. Her first 3 people are going to get $25 off their kit. So there's a cute little flyer that will come in their kit, and you can also download these, okay? And they have 3 little coupons. So let me just kind of go over how this is going to work. It's their first 3 recruits within their Great Start qualifying period, which is their first 4 months in the business. So if they sign up in March, it's going to be for March, April, May, and June. Okay? But if they sign up on June 30th, okay, then it's going to be for June, July, August, and September. Do y'all understand? So anytime anybody signs up from now until June 30th, they're going to get their first 3 team members are going to get $25 off their kit. And then if there's any other promotion that happens to be going on in the month, they'll get that too. All right? So let's go over just a few questions so that everybody will be clear on it. And these are also online, but I feel like it's good to just read them over because there's always going to be questions, right? Even though it's clearly on there, but let's just talk about it. Okay, so first of all, how do the people get their discount? What do you have to do? Do you have to send in the coupons? How does that work? It works like this. It's automatic. So when that person signs up, so I'm going to use Katrina Taylor just because her and her husband are on the video tonight. So when Katrina signs up, she signed up yesterday. So when she signs up, her first 3 people between now to June 30th, okay, it's going to automatically, when that girl checks out, it's going to give her $25 off that kit. So her kit will only be $75 plus the tax and shipping. It's not something Katrina has to do really anything about it. She does not have to mail in the coupon. As a matter of fact, these coupons are just for fun. They're just for fun to show people. Like, maybe you can have them out at your meetings, you can whatever. They have no value. If you happen to make 100 copies of these and hand them to 100 people, still only your first 3 count. So if you do hand the coupons out, because they're so adorable, like maybe you're new and you're handing them out and you're talking to people about it, just say, hey, now I'm going to show you this is kind of what you would get, but you have to be one of my first 3 to get it. And so you can't pick and choose. Like, let's say you have 5 people fixing to sign up on the spot, the first 3 get it. It's automatic, okay? So I want to be clear about that. These have no value in itself. So you can't mail these into the company and they're not going to mail you $25. It's automatically going to come off the starter kit. Okay. The other thing, there's several questions on here, but I've kind of already told you some of them. Okay. If they come in, let's say they've been in Mary Kay before, and they come in with a $25 starter kit update, they don't get the whole $100 kit. Does that mean they get to come in free? No. Okay? So it does not apply to people that have been in before that just ordered the starter kit update for $25 plus tax and shipping, which is 30-something. Okay? So it only applies for people who buy the full $100 kit. All right? So keep that in mind. Okay? The next thing is, let's see if there's anything else on that. I think I just kind of summarized most of this on here. But there was a few. Okay, if you're an independent consultant, and let's say you signed up, but it was last month, because we got a lot of new people on here, or maybe you signed up in January. You're like, well, how's this going to help me? Because I'm already in. I didn't get the promotion. I don't get to. My first 3 people don't get in for 25 off. this is how it's going to help you. Because one of the qualifications for the cruise is for you to get 3 new red jackets, right, on your personal team. 3 new. So by you recruiting some people this month and they get to get their first 3 people, boom, they're going to get their red jacket quicker. So that's how this is going to benefit you, is by helping your team members get 3. And it's so fun because it's only for their first 3 people, and everybody has 3 friends. And if they don't, I'm so glad they're joining Mary Kay so we can befriend them, right? But most people can find 3 people to do it. I mean, even if it's their sister, their mom, and their aunt, right? Or their cousin and their best friend and their neighbor. Everybody usually can find 3 people to sign up. And so that's exciting. And it's a little bit of a encouragement for you to sign up somebody right now because, hey, they can get a free brush set and they can get 3 people that get their, you can have 3 people come in for $25. So that's a big bonus for them to sign up even. So that's what's available for them. Okay, I think that's the questions on that. So this is going to last not just March, but all the way to June. So it's an exciting time for recruiting right now between now and then. So everybody you sign up between now and then is going to get to add 3 people at only for a $75 starter kit. And let me just tell you that when I signed up in Mary Kay over 30 years ago, my starter kit was more than $75. It was $85. So this is such a great deal for those first 3 people that get to sign up. Okay, so that's exciting. So we got the starter kit promo with the free brush set. We got the Bring Your Besties that's going to last for the rest of the time. Those are the 2 things that we got going on. The other things that we have on is the You Hold the Key promotion. So let's talk about that. And I'm going to show you a couple of flyers that are pretty cool. By the way, Mary Kay, if you go online and you go under team building, or it's right there on the front page, there is a cute flyer already done up with the Great Start, the promotion for the free brush set. So you can print this out. You don't have to make up one. It's beautiful. It's professional, and it has all the rules on here. And so you can give this out at your team building appointments to show them what they get free for signing up in the month of March. Okay, now let's talk about the You Hold the Key. So last month, the You Hold the Key, where you came in with at least a 600, which many of you did. You won this beautiful bracelet right here. I just love it. Okay, so this month, it is a necklace. And this is not the picture of the necklace that I wanted to show you. That's the first necklace you can win. So let me let me share the screen with you, okay? So I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to show you. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to show you. Can everybody see the screen? I think you can. Give me a thumbs up, somebody. Okay, good. Thank you, Loree. Okay, so let me go right through here. This is the Besties coupon, by the way. You can see that a little bit better. It's so cute. Okay, let me go back to the Besties thing. There is a e-card that you can send to your prospects right here. You can send to your customers, and it says new exciting team building offer just for you. And the e-card is pretty cool because it actually says starter kit discount. I love my Mary Kay business. It's fun to be around my friends. It's so easy to share the products that women love. So join me. Together we can enjoy all the perks of this opportunity. Right now, when you become a new beauty consultant from March 1st to June 30th, your first 3 personal team members who become consultants during your Great Start time frame can receive $25 discounts on their starter kit. I'd love to show you in person. Contact me soon. So that's a great one you can send to your prospects as well. Okay, so let's look at the You Hold the Key necklace for this month because it is so pretty. Okay, there it is right here. So let me just make that a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. The one for the month of March is, the key is you make me feel important. And so Mary Kay always said at your parties, you pretend every person has a sign around their neck that says make me feel important. And we've always said, that takes you're usually, when you go to a party, you're like, you're worried about what they think about you. Instead, just turn it around, pretend they have a sign, and you make them feel important. And what will happen is not only will you sell products, you'll make friends, you'll get bookings, you'll get recruits, because the focus is on the guest, not on you. And it makes you not feel as nervous about doing the party as well if you hadn't done a lot. So that's that one. Okay, then the next one that I want to show you is this one. This is a beautiful bracelet now. This is the Mac Daddy bracelet of them all, I believe. So this is the You Hold the Key Consistency Challenge. So this is anyone that orders $600 in March, in April, in May, and in June will win this beautiful bracelet. Isn't it gorgeous? And then they do have exceptions. Like, so in April, if you have someone that signs up in April, then obviously she couldn't order in March because she's not even in March, right? So if she does it April, May, and June, she'll get it. And those that sign up in May will actually get it if they do it in May and June. Now, the people that come in June, they don't get it. But so everybody has an opportunity to win it. So all of you that are in right now, you want to be, everybody has the same chance to win it, to get your $600 in minimum order in March, April, May, and June. And you have to, there's two things that you have to do. Okay, this is important. One is you have to do the 600, April, May, and June. And then number two is, well, actually that is, okay, add one Great Start qualified new team member within the challenge frame and attend seminars. So you got to do all three. You've got to order the 600. You've got to add one new team member who becomes Great Start qualified, and you have to attend seminar. This is for the Seminar Consistency Challenge. The Seminar Consistency Challenge. Okay, so let's go back right here to the other jewelry that you can win. Okay. Okay, well, let's just talk about, let me see right here. Hang on just a minute, y'all. Oh, that's a better picture. Isn't that beautiful? So on the back, it just says You Hold the Key. On the front, it has that beautiful key for the month of June. So there you go. So that's the deal for the Seminar Consistency Challenge. Is for this beautiful bracelet right where I had it a few minutes ago, which is not on the screen anymore. But it's so pretty. It's right here. So you want to work on that. Okay? Okay. Now the next thing I want to show you about is finishing your star. Okay, so this is the brochure for our Star Consultant program. It's on the board. And so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so everybody can see it, hopefully even on your small phones. And so the Star Consultant program, it's not by calendar quarter. So people do get confused when they talk about the quarters. They do it mid-month to mid-month. And it's just to not have the clog in the seminar computer system. So this quarter actually started December the 16th. And it ends on March the 15th. So in about 12 days, this quarter ends. And these are the prizes that you can win. And so let's just start at the bottom of the prizes. You have the $1,800 Sapphire level. So let's see if I can get that just a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay. So this is the Sapphire level. And this is anyone that's ordered $1,800 in the seminar year, in this quarter since December the 16th. And some women that are new, they came in with $1,800. That's a star. Some people have ordered $600, $600, $600. It doesn't matter if you don't do it all at once. It doesn't matter if you order 9 $200 orders, okay? But as long as you have $1,800 in, then you are a Sapphire Star Consultant, and you get to pick one of these beautiful prizes. And you also get if it's your first time, you get a beautiful ladder pin with a little sapphire in it. So these are the prizes. If you're on the phone listening, it's a beautiful cut work tote bag, a velvet eyewear box set that has 3 beautiful pair of sunglasses, or a Bluetooth mini speaker, or an MK Connections voucher or super certificate voucher. I believe the voucher is for $25. Okay, so that's number one. Or on the ruby level, there is a beautiful custom pink rolling luggage suitcase, and the inside material has keys on it. For You Hold the Key. It even has Mary Kay on the outside, I believe. Okay, it's beautiful. And then there's a scarf, a floral stripe poncho scarf available in white or black from Spartina, $4.49. It's a brand name. Or a Capresso iced tea maker, or an MK Connections or super certificate voucher. Now, you can be a Ruby Star Consultant by ordering $2,400. Some people just order that much. But let's say you only ordered $1,800. but one of your people that you recruited came in with a 600. Then that bumps you up to a $2,400 prize. So that's pretty exciting, but you have to at least personally do 1,800, and then every person that comes in or that is a great start qualified person that comes in with 600, it bumps you up 2,400 points, okay, if they do it in the same quarter, all right, and that's a Ruby Star. So then you got the 3,000, which is a Diamond Star. You have the Spartina, beautiful, beautiful Just Be You Keynote Locket Necklace, or a lamp, set of 2 lamps that are gorgeous, or the certificates, okay? And then the Emerald is a 3,600. This is an ice cream maker, or a beautiful Spartina crossbody clutch, which is pretty gorgeous too. And by the way, the cruise is October 7th through 11th. Thank y'all. Okay. And then the Emerald Star Consultant is in Ray-Ban, Jackie Onassis sunglasses. They're gorgeous. Or a Power Dock Pro Station where you can plug in all your devices. The Pearl, that's a 600 Pearl. There is a air fryer toaster oven, or a canopy, a floating chase with a little chair canopy thing, okay? And then the Pearl at the 7,800 is the Beats by Dr. Dre, those headphone Beats, or a whole security system. That's kind of what I want. I know it's kind of geeky, but that's kind of what I want. Or the seminar registration, which is, valued at $195. Or the big Mama Jama prize is a Dyson V8 animal cord-free vacuum cleaner, which is so funny. But y'all, I have one, and it is the bomb. If you want to make vacuuming fun, you got to get one of those Dyson. Y'all know I like that. I had that Dyson hairdryer. This is a great vacuum cleaner, though. I mean, it's handheld. It's light. It's so nice. And so, or you can have a big old 49-inch TV. So this particular program, you've got to get on it, and you want to do it by March the 15th. And so you want to look and see how much you have in, and you want to see what you have left, and you want to get it in and finish up that star. Because people that were all 4-quarter stars, I want to show you, there's Kate Spade that you can win. And everybody loves Kate Spade, right? So these are the Kate Spade bags and wallets and purses that you can win according to what your star level was if you were a 4-quarter star, all right? Or if you joined in the 2nd quarter and you're a star the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter. So that counts too. So you see all of these, and you also have what we call an all-star key booster, which is if you did all 12 months of 600, it adds $2,400 to your prize. So aren't these beautiful? If you can see them, they're Kate Spade, and they've got the pink Cadillac on it, and they are gorgeous. And the top bags are worth like $400. So it's not a shabby prize. So anyway, that's what's going on as far as for March. It's finishing up. Let's talk about Career Conference a minute. A lot of you are registered for Career Conference already. And so if you're already registered for Career Conference, I applaud you. If you're not, maybe something happened and you just didn't get it done, you can still go. So don't count yourself out. You can still go to Career Conference if the place you want to go is not sold out. And as far as I know the one in Maryland was sold out, but you can call the company and ask them. But as far as I know, that's the only one that is sold out that I believe. I know in Orlando it is not sold out, and I don't know about the other places everybody is going, but you can definitely go. Orlando is March the 29th and 30th. You'll just go register on site. And so it's not too late. And I'll just give you a little hint. You want to be there because Mary Kay is introducing something brand new that every consultant's going to want to know about. And we found out about it at Leadership. And it's a lot better for you to learn at Career Conference and learn later. Because don't you want to get the scoop early? So you're going to learn about something that you can't even order till May. So you're going to get the early news. I can't wait for y'all to find out. It's pretty exciting. It's going to be a game changer within our Mary Kay product line. That's all I can tell you. Don't you wish you were a director? Then you know all the secrets, right? So Career Conference is not too late, but all of you that did go, I'm super excited for you. You know, what I can say is you want to get in your red jacket. Even if you did not make it by the end of February, get in it between now and then, because I'm sure we could just take your little printout that shows your 3 active. We can get you in the red jacket classes, okay? So that's going to be super exciting. I wanted to give a little shout out to Selah, because Selah made it in our director's memo. Taylor, you probably don't know this, but she did. And in our director's memo, every month, they print out a list that looks like this. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but these are checks, director's checks. And when you hit a milestone, and y'all know that Sayla finished her directorship in October. So in December, she's already on here. She might have been in there the month before and I missed it, but for over a $2,000 check in December. So as a brand new director. So that's pretty awesome, Sayla. We are so proud of you for that. And there's going to be a lot more. What they highlight in here are all the new Cadillac qualifiers, all the Premier Club qualifiers, and then everybody who moved up to a top check for the different months. And so it's pretty exciting when you go in there and you're like, oh, wow, okay, she got a $13,000 check in 1 month. So ladies, there's lots of people on this list. It's not like just 4 people. And it's every time that you move up $1,000, you get your name on that. So I wanted to just kind of finish tonight a little bit by just saying that, you know, on the videos that they have, one of the things that I'll listen to both the What's Hot for the directors and the Power Class of the Month for consultants. And the biggest thing that I heard was make a decision. And once you make a decision of what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, then follow through with it. And you're going to have obstacles. And then also you're not going to, you want to always recruit more than you need to reach your goals, because it's not fair for one person to feel the pressure of like, if she don't do it, you don't make it, right? So it's always better to recruit way more than you need so that you have plan B, sometimes plan C, and sometimes plan D on reaching this goal of winning the cruise. Because just to think that you're going to do exactly 6 people and all 6 people are going to do 600s, and you're going to have, you know, 3 people that you choose that say they're going to do it. It just doesn't work that way in real life. So I want y'all to think that you want to get more than you need, and that way you have a little cushion. I want you to think about what you feel like is the hardest to finish. If you feel like it's that one of the directors shared that when she looked at it, you know, it had the 3,600, the 6 personal, and the 3 new red jackets. And when she looked at it, she said, for me, the challenge was the 3,600 because she said, I'm more of a recruiter than a seller. I sell, but I don't sell that much, because she was wanting to finish it in 1 month. So she said, I had to make out a strategy. How am I going to sell enough to get that 3,600 in? You know, and then some people, it's the 6 qualified. And so you want to say, all right, how am I going to get 6 qualified? How many people do I need to talk to? Probably 30 to get 6. Probably 30 people. But that's okay, because 1 out of 5 will sign up. And as long as you know, say, all right, how can I talk to 30 people? How can I do that the fastest, most efficient way? You could talk to 30 people. One, you could try to bring guests to your local sales meeting, because that's going to help you recruit, because they see a bigger picture. I've had people that were kind of thinking about it, but they just didn't know, and maybe they compared themselves to me, and then they thought, I'm not like you. You know, maybe they said, I got 3 kids, you don't have any little kids at your house. Or maybe they said, I'm retired, and you're, you know, to me, like they were older than me, and so I look young to them, and some are younger than me, and I look old to them. You know, whatever it is, those women, sometimes when you bring them to the sales meeting, then they see the whole group of people, and they go, oh, okay. So there's lots of different kind of people in Mary Kay. That's the value of a group. Okay, so that could be one way you could get in front of a lot of people at one time. Another one is that you could utilize some of the videos Mary Kay does and send them a video to watch about Mary Kay. Maybe your director has a video. I know I have one for my unit that you could just send out real quick and have them watch a video. You know, and that doesn't take very much time, and you can send it to a bunch of people, right? You can sit down one-on-one with people and talk to them. You can talk to them on the phone. If you're very nervous about it, you know, at first, if you want to do a little 3-way call with your director, you could do that. But I want to tell you, and let me see if she is on here. I don't know if she is or not. Yes, she is. Okay, I've got Veronica Brown on here tonight. And Veronica, I don't know if you got my Voxer message. Let's see if you did. But it doesn't matter, because I want it to be authentic anyway. So, Veronica, I'm going to unmute you for a minute. Can you hear me, Veronica? Veronica? Did she go away? Veronica, can you hear me? Okay. I don't hear her. Okay. Well, let me just tell you about Veronica. You are unmuted. So if you end up where you can hear me, just say something. Okay. Veronica is a new beauty consultant. She signed up at our Jumpstart actually on February the 1st. She signed up on February 1st. That night, she made a decision. She sat down after our big event and she signed her agreement. And we sent it in that night. And then the next day, she came to our, well, the first night was just our celebration of our 30 years. And then the next day, she came to the Jumpstart and got trained. Okay. Since then, and that is 31 days ago, Veronica has signed up 7 team members. 7 in 31 days. So I was going to interview her, but it doesn't look like I can hear her. So Veronica, if you can at all hear me, it would be great if you look at your audio and maybe you could give me a thumbs up and see if you can hear me. But if not, I'm just going to tell you about her. Okay. Maybe we'll interview her next week. But what she did is, number one, she got right off the bat, and she started talking about her Mary Kay career to her friends and her family members. She has held several skincare parties. She not only thought about people that were local to her. One of her team members from Virginia, one is from Columbus. She got some from the Madison, Florida area. She's got some from Valdosta. She's brought guests to every meeting that we've been to so far. And she had a goal of getting in her red jacket. She signed up for a career conference. And so I want to tell you that she recruited 5 in the month of February. And 3 placed their orders to get themselves active so that they could, order at 50%, help them, right? But those 3 were enough to get her as a star team builder, which is pretty exciting. But she didn't stop there, because on March 1st, she got a new team member. And then on March 2nd, she got a new team member who is actually on here tonight. It could be the first one's on here too. And she texted me today and said she's got another girl signing up, and I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow. I said, Veronica, why don't you just go ahead and get one person for every single day of the month? And so I think that's a great plan. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you because Veronica, I have not personally sat down with any of these people to talk to them about the business. She has recruited them on her own because of what? Her excitement about the business. And she when she got her kit in, she had people come over there and watch her open it. She's been talking about it. She's like, girl, I'm doing this. You got to do it with me. And she's one that likes to gather people around, and she's constantly thinking, who can I get? And she told me, she said, I know I've got to look at way more than what I need to reach my goals. And so she's not just trying to get one and put all the pressure on one of her girls, because that's not fair to them. Instead, she's just sharing the opportunity. And she's held this weekend, I think she held 1, 2, 3, 4 parties this weekend. And so she is selling the products herself, introducing it to everybody there. And then she's also assisting her team members and helping them get started as well by encouraging them. One of her gals in Virginia, she actually had some of her family members were in Valdosta, so she let them come to her party. And so that was a way that she could help her team members, achieve. And so she is building teams of teams herself. And one of her team members is on tonight, Katrina. And so, Katrina, you got that opportunity for your first 3 team members, to get $25 off and also get a free brush set. So that's a pretty great deal. You could be one of her new red jackets on her team. So I want to tell you that, all of us, she out-recruited me last month. And so I only got 3. So Veronica, I'm like, you go, girl. And so I want to tell you, it is possible. And one of the cruise winners for the month of February was not a top director. She was a consultant. And several women that y'all know. We have Liz Moran, who came to our Jumpstart. She won the cruise already. Christy Rossi, who's from down in Florida, she won it. Monique McIntyre, who won it. Those girls are on some of our like little director groups. And so there's some several women that not necessarily have been on the top director trips that you might think, oh, they'll do it easy. There's a lot of different people winning the cruise. And it's those ones that decided and put a shorter deadline on it because they wanted to get a little bit better room. And they also just wanted to finish, and then now they can help other people. But the consultant that finished too, I believe she'd only been in the company for about 7 months and decided, I'm going to be one of the first consultants. And I believe she was the first consultant that won the cruise, as far as consultants and directors. So I just kind of wanted tonight to be more about just kind of revamping. It's March, and we call it March Madness. It's the Final Four. It's the time to play full out, get your plan down. Who are you going to talk to book? Who are you going to talk to recruit? And how are you going to make it happen? And if you really want it and you don't know how to make it happen, talk to your director and just say, let's write it down on a piece of paper, what you're going to do this month. It's not going to happen by doing the exact same thing you did in February. Because if it was, you would have won the cruise in February, right? So you got to do something a little different, and you got to step it up. Now, I said all that to say, a lot of you are on target. If you're on target, that means that you have 1,200 in, and maybe you have got at least 2 Great Start qualified people already, or at least 2 that could possibly finish Great Start qualified, right? And then you're working on your red jackets. So you definitely can take till June 30th, but it'd be more exciting to go ahead and do it and then help your team get on there with you, right? So I want to challenge everybody to let's get it done in March. Let's get it done before career conference. Wouldn't that be exciting to already know you have finished? That's what I want to do. And so we had a great month. Y'all had a great month. And I know we're going to have a super March. So I'm going to actually just let the directors, I'm going to kind of unmute them for a second and let them, if they would like to say anything. I know some of them might have something they'd like to say. So, Sayla, I'm going to unmute you out first.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Cleta, for going over all the details about March, because it is exciting to me. My goal is to wrap up the cruise this month and help my team, several of them, finish the qualification. And really, Mary Kay has now been in 23 years, and they have never done so much to support us the way they're doing right now. So thank you for going over all the programs.
Yes. All right, girl. Sounds good. Okay, Allison. Let me see.
I mute myself. Okay.
There you go.
Can you hear that? Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Okay, great. I think it's awesome that you went over all that stuff. And the thing is that I really liked what you said about, well, if I signed in February, how does that help me? Because I think a lot of times your first reaction is, oh man, but you guys got some great stuff in your February starter kit because you got those 2 extra products. So it's kind of cool. And that's a great way to get your red jacket for the cruise, And one other thing I wanted to just spotlight too is about Veronica, because I was there when Veronica signed and at your 30-year anniversary. And, I love seeing that because, and the point I love that you made was that you didn't have to do anything for her. Like, she just got out, she knew what to do. It's her business, it's her vision, it's her excitement. And that's what it's going to take to get the cruise, ladies. It's going to take you being excited about something, you getting out there, you getting after it. Nobody ever did any interviews for me, and nobody does any interviews for me. And I love that independence about it because I can control my schedule, and you guys have the power to do it. You have the power to do it. And so when you take ownership, it's going to be done in March. And so I'm just excited. Just, let's set a goal to finish it before career conference.
Yes, we have to, Allison.
Yes, I agree.
And I need a new recruit. Okay, let's see. Lori? Okay.
Hey, everybody. I just want to say that I am so excited about the bonus or the discount for the 3 people, because I think that sometimes when we look at the cruise qualifications, we know we can sell, we know we can personally recruit, and the challenge is to help your people or having your team members want to do it as well and want to win the cruise. And so this is just so great for new people coming in. So anybody can really get your 6 recruits this month, and then they will see the advantage of this promotion that Mary Kay's doing. So it'll just really help your new people become red jackets, and our new people become red jackets that much quicker. So if you get excited about it, then that enthusiasm, your new team members will catch that enthusiasm too. So like Sayla said, the company's given us some really great incentives and great things for us a lot of tools in our toolbox to use this month. So let's wrap it up and be done by the end of the quarter.
All right. Thanks, Lorraine. Okay, Valerie.
Hi. I loved what you said and how you explained it. And you know what? It is a decision, because last month I was talking to people, interviewing, sharing the career opportunity. And the last day of the last month, I made a decision to contact all those people. I had a total of 5, but I had 3 that came on in the last day of the month.
Wow.
And I made a decision after leadership because I'm good in sales, to kick that out. And I'm almost got the 3,600 in. So I'm about $400 short of 3,600. So I've done 3,200 in about 5 weeks.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
now it's just building them up. And once I get it done, I can teach my girls how to do it. But it's just a decision to do it.
Yeah. And Heather Daniel Kent is a friend of mine, and she and I talked the middle of the month, and we were seeing a couple of the people making it, and I said, this is just like almost aggravating me that I'm not done yet. And then she was kind of in the same boat with me. She's like, I know, like we feel the pressure. And so anyway, she's one of the ones that Chatney, who was one of the first people that won it. We're all on the top director trip together. So like we're on a Boxer group, and just kind of imagine it would be like this Boss Babe group, and everybody's winning. And you're like, what? You want to win it too. And so she did a little Boxer group, a box to all the directors, and I listened to it today, and she said, Chatney just kind of talked to me and said, what are you doing? Why? Or like just kind of went through and she said she just had a mind shift that she knew she was going to win the cruise. And I know a lot of us know we're going to win it. I mean, it's a long time to be able to qualify, and it does not take 6 months to do what they're asking us to do. So a lot of you guys are going to win it, and a lot of us are going to win it. But she said, and I knew I was going to win it. She goes, but, I didn't have to be the first one. That wasn't really my goal. She said, but I did want to be in the first group. And then when she saw her friends start doing it, like, this is what I'm feeling, she's like, wait a minute. Are we all doing this? Like, are we all going to be the 30 that are in there? Like, all of a sudden you feel like you're getting left out. And she said, I just thought, you know what? It's a lot to do, and I got a lot on my mind, and I'm not a multitasker. So she said it was better for me to do it in 5 days and get it done. And now I can focus on the rest of the stuff I want to do. And that's with my unit to help them do it. And so I'm feeling like that too. I think we have to have some concentrated effort of really saying, I'm not going to eat, sleep, or drink until I get this thing done. But, you can take all that time. But as a leader, I think you want to do it in less time than people that are just going to gradually do it, by the end of June, which is still going to be exciting. But why not be one of the top 30 if there's some spots left? I don't really know. And if there's not, we're not going to beat ourselves up. We're going to get a balcony suite. But still. What'd you say, Valerie?
I hope there is spots. That was my goal, and my goal was to finish the end of February. And so now I pushed it to March 15th. That's my granddaughter's birthday, and she's the one's going with me, and she's on my cruise. Good. So my goal is March 15th, and I'm focused on that. And
good.
That's, I have to move them up into red, and I had a talk with some of them. I said, we're moving you,
All right.
Let's get done. We got 2 weeks.
And it's going to be exciting because all the ones that move into red they're part of your win too. And then you can get other people on there with you. So thank you for sharing that. And I know Jana is sick. Stephanie's not on, and I think Rosie has laryngitis. So, I think that's all our people that are on here. Lindy, I don't know if Lindy's on here. Lindy, are you on here? I think this could be Lindy. Lindy, are you on here? Okay, maybe not. All right, so you guys, we're going to go ahead and finish up tonight, but thank y'all for calling in. I just want everybody to kind of be clear about what's going on, because if you're unclear, then you tend not to share it because you don't really know what's going on. So anyway, let's get out and share the opportunity this month. Let's make it count. Let's go ahead and win our keys. Let's get on target. Let's finish our star. All of this stuff is going to help you toward that cruise. It is going to help you toward everything else. So thank you guys all for calling in tonight. And let's have the most magical month of March, the miracle month of March, magnificent month of March that we have ever had. Okay? So thank you so